With Brightcove 3, we opened up our service so that developers could build on top of it much more freely. And really with platform businesses in general, when you have all these independent software vendors and services that build on top of it, that creates a lot of value for our customers. So when they invest in using Brightcove, they know that basically the rest of the industry works with that. So it lowers the amount of time and money they have to spend to get new solutions to work with it. They know that if there's some unique kind of thing they wanted to do, that there's probably a third party that can provide that to them. And so it's really about lowering the cost for our customers, decreasing the risks that they have in terms of the platforms that they adopt. And it's not dissimilar from other platforms, whether it be Windows. People buy Windows because all the apps run with it, or in the SaaS business, Salesforce.com created an ecosystem where thousands of other products worked with that really well, and so you knew if you used Salesforce that everything that related to sales and marketing, it would work with that investment. So that's a lot of what we're also trying to do with online video. Well, historically, we first built our business with premium media publishers, so lots and lots of media companies of all types who were investing in online video as a way to generate a new revenue stream from advertising. And that's continued to grow, and it's growing in North America, Europe, and other markets. But what we've really seen a lot of recently is corporations and organizations more generally are investing in video as a fundamental way that they'll market and communicate and educate. And that's really very exciting. And so we're actually seeing the majority of our new business is coming from non-media companies. It's coming from organizations and corporations of all sizes and types who want to use video as a really fundamental part of their communications mix. And so that's where we're seeing a lot of exciting growth. It's not to say that media isn't growing, but it probably isn't as growing as fast as some of these other categories. I think right now that media companies are definitely still expanding what they do with video, but in some cases they definitely have kind of hit a certain level of investment. I think in certain categories, so for example the television industry, they really see the opportunity to materially grow the amount of content that they're putting online from where they are today. So initiatives like TV Everywhere are about sort of making all of the content available, and so I think that will actually create a lot more growth within the online video space for traditional media. But in some categories it isn't as fast growing. I think people have made their investments and they're growing the amount of content they publish, they're making more use of it, but it's not nearly as fast growing as sort of the much broader market of all kind of professional corporations in the world.